I've attended Socrates High School, and I'm going to attend Clark University in Worcester, Massachusetts. I'm actually leaving in 9 days, so that's exciting.
Wow.
And I haven't quite decided what I'm going to major in, but it's either going to be like early childhood education or psychology. So.
Yay.
And then here's my answer. Music was a key part of many of my Italian ancestors' lives. It was not until recently that I discovered that their love for music and the arts was very similar to my own. My grandfather was the first clarinet for the U.S. Navy, and I played clarinet during 4th grade. My great-grandmother was a ballet dancer, and I danced ballet for 6 years. And one of her favorite pastimes was to sing Italian opera, and I have been singing choir since 5th grade. This year, I was even elected president of my high school choir, and last year I sang an Italian opera song for a singing competition. My great-grandmother got her amazing singing ability from her mother, who sang on the radio in Italy, accompanied by her guitar-playing husband. When my great-great-grandparents came to America from Sicily, they settled in New York City and opened a bridal shop. My great-grandmother then continued the tradition and opened the only bridal shop in Glasgow, New York.
Traditional holiday celebrations and seeing the participation of all those who embrace Italian music and food and celebration. There's a true warmth with my Italian relatives and friends. A lot of hugs and kisses, and the Italian word or two plus a pinched cheek. I want to continue this behavior as my Italian-American heritage is important to me, and I hope I have inherited the pride that my family has felt for 3 generations. I want to carry it through me as a 4th generation and through my children.
From Walkerville Senior High School. I plan on going to Florida Atlantic University this fall, and I am majoring in English and pre-law. My Italian heritage plays an important role in the person I am today and the person I hope to grow up to be. Ever since I was a little girl, I have been surrounded by nothing but love and support from my family. My family immigrated to America back in the early 1900s from Sicily. My great-grandparents came to America with nothing but the clothes on their backs. My grandfather, Peter Olympia, started a successful business that later became known as the Foam and Wash Car Wash in Newburgh, New York. Beyond the hard work my ancestors did upon coming to America, my family means everything to me. Every holiday, birthday, and celebration are always a big deal when it comes to celebrating with my family.
I just graduated from Highland High School, and I'll be attending the SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry in Syracuse, New York, to study environmental science this fall. Here's my essay. Try to section off the dough into even pieces, Noni said as she guided the knife in my hands over the lightly floured dough. Making strufoli is a process. Mix the dough, roll it into little balls, fry it, let it dry over paper towels, and finally, toss it in honey and sprinkles. In recent years, I've helped her make it for our family at Christmas. Assembling this delectable dessert while listening to stories about her late husband, life in Queens, and working in the mid-1900s has become a yearly tradition. Now, my 90-year-old Noni's classic Christmas strufoli is a treat that I look forward to, and making it with her is something I will cherish forever.
Everyone, my name is Claire Bartolone. I recently graduated from Willamette Valley High School. In the fall, I will be attending Boston College, and I plan to major in mathematics.
Ooh. Ooh, Red Sox, but go with Boston College.
Alright. Encapsulating the fundamental aspect of my life that is my Italian heritage can hardly be described in a single flash of a moment. Instead, I believe a heartfelt annual tradition would be more apt in describing my sincere pride in my heritage. Cut to December, more specifically the last day of school before a long-awaited Christmas break. I always fondly remember this day, nonetheless distracted by the adventure that just lies ahead of me. Here, my dad, first-generation Sicilian American, and I make our annual 8+ hour, 200+ mile pilgrimage to the foreign land that is the metropolitan New York area. The task at hand, seeking out the most authentic ingredients to craft our Feast of the Seven Fishes dinner. Sure, this journey may seem a little superfluous, but in remote upstate New York, access to authentic Italian goods is few and far between. Thus, travel to more densely populated and Italian-influenced areas downstate is essential in ensuring a traditional Christmas Eve dinner. I never complain. My dad finds himself on the road a lot, and the time we spend together is always valuable and held close to my heart.